me name, sir. Come on, Jim Welder's a false caller. I'll call him out on that. Yeah. We all know that. He's turned in lots of people here.
Hey!
You be quiet, Danny.
We're not running this meeting like this.
You be quiet, Danny Dunn. You be quiet, Danny Dunn.
Yes, I am.
You be quiet, Danny Dunn. We're done with the Dunns.
This is a community meeting, guys. This is
You're
not
done with the meeting. Here's the door. We'll let you out.
I guess you better roll out.
Bye.
Go.
We're done with the Dunns. Who else is done with the Dunns? You want change in this community?
We're done.
It ain't gonna be me.
We're just letting this shit slide.
You guys need leadership that's gonna stand up for what's being. You guys are being taxed without representation. They're taking millions of dollars from your road fund and giving it to the sheriff's department. You're right. They don't respond. And if somebody gets injured and hurt out in Clement Forest Estates, what happens?
Someone can flight the body. It's out of here.
It keeps saying this out, but it keeps the people who live here stuck.
On the placard. I split
We take a step from that as well.
As long as it's peaceful, I don't care what you guys say. If it
ain't
gets
gonna
out of
be
hand, then
peaceful.
we'll shut it down.
If we're peaceful.
I don't want to do that. Thank you. I came out here, and I keep coming out here, to try and answer questions.
Where's the code enforcer? We were told on the placard.
Hey, you are being, Chris, you're kind of being out of line, which is
I don't have time for this. I just find out.
Go, Chris. There's the door.
You go, Don.
It said code enforcer.
Is this a community meeting or is this your
Guys, I'm
meeting?
gonna leave. But folks, it's peaceful.
Oh, it's a community meeting. So why isn't that the community doesn't ban?
No, I'm gonna stand by the door so I can make my exit, but I'm just saying you guys are being taxed without representation. The problems you face are real. The emergency response time vehicles can't get out there. Out there, the forest has all this red cinder that's free. We can't get it to the roads.
Well, the commissioner said he talked to you about that, so I believe he will be there.
But yeah, your concerns are real. The Dunns aren't gonna do anything to help it. Vince Belleci, you guys know Vince Belleci?
Hey, my understanding of this, and it's on all the forms, and everything started as a sheriff's advisory meeting. So I'm here, I will try and advise you of everything I can, 100% truthfully. If you don't like what I have to say, we can discuss that as well. The Dunns just facilitate, as far as I know, the Dunns just facilitate this meeting. So there we are, we're all here because they put out some sort of notice. So we're all here. So why don't we take advantage of it? If you want to have a community argument, then I don't need to be here for that. So,
Well, you're only here
argument.
when we have meetings, but we need somebody based out here.
No, we like you come and figure out. Well, I mentioned to some of the people on what I would say would be the committee that I was tired of coming out here and we end up in these arguments all the time. That's not what I'm here for. I handle arguments all the time. I look forward to coming out here because I can answer honest questions honestly and try and come to some sort of understanding. When I come out here and we argue, it seems counterproductive.
There's argument because no one actually addresses the problem.
I have a question.
No, you wait.
You're like a senior member. You're here every time. I would like to hear your question.
Hey, well, they can see your hand. A lot of you people don't know me in here, but I've been here over 45 years in this valley. And what I like to do is open up nominations for the chairman of the board here to elections. And that's what I'd like to see done. So if chairman of the board has said many times, anybody who wants this job can have it. So I think John's done a good job for the last 9 years. I was here when he got elected. But I think the way things are going nowadays, we need to have more citizens' involvement in community affairs, because out here we're being ticketed by the code enforcement, and people don't know, the people that just moved in here don't know how to handle it. And what I'd like to do is be able to make a recommendation who I think would do a good job.
I agree. I tried to give it up
Citizen Advisory Committee rules and regulations. This has been ignored ever since I got here. I don't know what you had before, but this has been ignored. Because if this is a community, this is what I told you guys before, if this is a community meeting, I'm glad to come out. But if you're going to call it the Sheriff's Committee meeting, then I think there needs to be a little bit of order to it. This is what it says. A group shall be formed to be known as the Sheriff's Citizens Advisory Committee. It shall consist of 11 members, membership as follows. Members to be appointed by the Klamath County Sheriff. It's not really, it's my advisory meeting, it's my, I guess it was Scraw's attempt to have community members advise him about what's going on and they can share information. Not a community meeting, but an advisory meeting. One appointed member of this committee will be elected chairman. The chairman will serve for 1 year. The Klamath County Sheriff or his designee will be the ex officio member of the committee. The duties of the committee are then laid forth. I am willing to do this. I'm not willing to come out here and witness a community argument.
That's null and void. That's so years ago, that's not even your
It's not
contract.
null and void if I say this is what's going to happen if it's all the sheriff's committee.
We don't want, do you want to agree with this?
Yes.
Okay, then have the sheriff stay here.
Put a sheriff
Put
station.
the sheriff on here.
Put a sheriff station.
If I could finish.
Put it right on Dunn's property.
Yes, I remember when Sheriff Franks was here, they formed that.
He was
that
good
rule
for
and
us.
regulation about on the committee. I believe I'm on that committee because I wrote in and he